Hey guys, Monique Leslie, Misfit Crafter here from Misfit Crafter Studio, Misfit Crafter Menagerie Shop, Misfit Crafter Blog. I needed to do some recording today for all of my new kits that I've created, and so I figured I'll go live. So if anybody has any questions, um, I'm basically going to be flipping through each of the collections so that I have a collection video for each of the listings. So if you see something and you want to see it again, just go ahead and go to the listing and you'll be able to see it on the listing on misfitcraftermenagerie.com. But I'll go through some of what I'm going to do and all of that. And you get to see all the new junk journal kits. It's new to my shop. It was requested because I was making a lot of junk journal sets for myself. So I figured a lot of people kept asking, can you print one? So I started putting the digital ones, and then people asked me for the printed ones. So I started with the printed ones. This is my shop. My shop is misfitcraftermenagerie.com, so you can go there. But basically what I'm going to do is I'm going to flip through each one of the journal kits, and basically the journal kits all come with your letter sized pages, and then it comes with pages that are just ephemera, and they are made so that you can either just print them out on your printer and fussy cut your ephemera and your pages if you want, or you can run them through like a Cricut, a scanning cut, a Silhouette, whichever you'd like. And you can also go ahead and cut them out on a machine if you like. So I try to make sure that I made all of the sets easily cut-outable, or I don't know how to say it, but to make them easily cuttable on your die cut machines if you wanted to as well, your electronic ones. Now, the fun new thing about these sets, there are some sets that you may see that have been available digitally, but now the sets are also available printed for you. So we print them for you on premium. It's double coated premium matte photo paper. It's called photo paper, but it's a thinner than what you would think of a photo paper being. I discovered it when I had some matte photo paper, and I was like, oh, let me see what this looks like. And I printed it out, and it was a thinner paper, and I found that it's perfect for junk journals because it's not too thick and it's not too thin, and it just has this perfect, like, buttery texture almost to it. And it makes the colors pop really, really nicely. So I love that about it so much, that the colors pop nicely, but it's not so much that it's overbearing. So if you have something that's nice and colorful, it looks so cool because it's really super colorful. But if you have something like this, it's just crisper and it looks prettier. So you get a little bit better of a nice look when you print on this paper. So all of my sets, if you do purchase them, the physical version, are printed on this paper, but it's printed only on one side. This way you get to choose what's on the other side. And but they're really nice because they hold glue really well, so you don't get a lot of the buckling and stuff like that. With the glue that you use, you don't get too much like wrinkling or anything like that. So it's pretty cool about all of the sets. So after I finish recording each one of the sets, I'll stop for a moment for any questions. And then if you see something, though, in between, I'm not going to stop flipping through them, just because, like I said, I'm also using this recording so that I can put these on the listings. So I'm going to flip through them, but they will all be put on the listings as well. But if you have any questions after I stop flipping through it, just let me know. Or, while I'm flipping through it, go ahead and put it in the chat. I'm going to cut the sound out of the ones that I put up on the listings anyway. But yeah, go ahead and, ask me any questions on the chat that you would like. Again, I'll go ahead and let you know the name of it, how many pages are in it at the beginning, how many pieces of ephemera there are. But I'll answer any questions after I finish flipping through, just so I can use the video to put on my listings, if that makes sense. Yeah. All right. So this set is called Art Nouveau Winter. It's a junk journal kit that has 15 letter size pages. It has 11 journal pages, 22 half pages. It has 4 pages of ephemera that equal 27 pieces of ephemera. Okay, so each one, as you can see, ends up coming up with a bunch of different papers and like that. And when I'm talking about 11 journal pages, which means there's 11 pages total that are nothing but like papers or journal pages, and 22 half pages, which means each one of these can be folded in half into a journal page. So each one of these counts as one. So that's 22 of them. This one is a kind of a smaller kit with only 15 pages altogether. Most of my kits are actually quite large, and like I said, each one of them come with an ephemera set of some kind that comes with it. Right, so that was Art Nouveau Winter. I'm realizing I have a little bit of too much stuff on the side right here to flip through. Okay. I think I need a bigger desk for this. Okay. So let's get the next one ready. Oh. This one is Art Nouveau Yule. This is a 14-page kit. It is 10 paper pages and 4 ephemera pages. I'm going to do that one more time, guys. Like I said, I'm using these recordings. If you're just joining me, I'm using these recordings to add them to the listing. So takes you on that guide. Art Nouveau Yule Junk Journal Kit, 14 letter size pages, 10 paper pages with 4 ephemera pages. All right, that's another one of the slightly smaller kits. And if you're just joining, just to let you know again, I'm flipping through each one of these so that I can use them for a video for each of the listings. So if you see me pause for a moment, the cover sheet from this one changed just a little bit, but still pretty much the same. It just ended up with 2 of them. But again, each kit usually comes with, like I said, paper pages and ephemera pages. This is again one of the smaller kits with only 14 pages. Get another one. Again, if you have any questions or anything, or just want to say hello, go ahead and put it in the chat. But if I don't answer right away, it's just because I'm trying not to talk while I'm actually doing the flipping. I have little markers so that way I can see exactly where they should be fitting on here. But we'll see. All right, this one collection is called Yuletide Junk Journal Kit. This one has 26 letter-size pages. In those 26 letter-size pages, you're going to get 21 paper pages, which equal 42 half pages. You're going to get 5 ephemera pages, which equals over 65 pieces of ephemera. You get like 12 strips, ribbons, or borders, 17 tags / cards, and 38 miscellaneous little designs. Miscellaneous just means like little icons and things like that. And this one's made in really pretty pastel-y, cozy blanket colors. Okay, that one was Yuletide. It's one of my favorite ones. It's so cute because it reminds me of a cozy, like my cozy PJs. I used to have these PJs that it reminds me of, that with these little polka dots and things like that. So it's a really pretty. This one's really fun. I thought this one was really cute and fun, kind of nostalgic looking. And that one's 26. They're getting a little bigger. Some are actually quite large. The next one I'm going to bring you is not a new kit, but it is new to being a printed, available being printed. This is a Strawberry Bliss kit. So just so you know, with the Strawberry Bliss kit, this one actually you can get it for free if you take the reverse piano hinge workshop on the website. So if you go to the website and you look up the reverse piano hinge workshop, you can actually get the digital version of this kit for free, and this one goes along with the book that we create in that workshop. And all the pages like fit perfectly, all the extra bits and pieces fit rather perfectly with it. Um, and I'll show you after I do the flip through why they are perfect for that kit. And actually, I need to find, before I do that flip through, I moved the book they belong to. So I can show you the book it actually goes with. Let's see if I can find it real quick for you guys. Because it's really cute. And the original one, I gave it away in a summit for a prize. So I don't have that original book anymore, but I'm trying to think I should have another copy of the book that I made. And for some reason, I haven't been able to find it, and I know I did not give it away. I tend to do that, but I probably buried it somewhere. Yeah, I'm going to have to make another sample of the book that it belongs to. But if you take that workshop, you will see it. But it's a really cool piano hinge, kind of reverse one that you can do with it. So I'm thinking I'm going to need to do another one for this one, but I can give you an idea of how it kind of works. Without showing you, it's kind of hard to explain. All right, so I'll do this flip through real quick, and then, like I said, if you have any questions, just let me know at the end, and I'll explain some of the bits and pieces after I do the flip through. I'm going to take a little sip of my tea real quick so my voice isn't so crazy, though. Okay. This is the Strawberry Bliss Junk Journal Kit. It's 32 letter size pages. In this kit, you get 25 half paper pages, which is 25 paper pages, which is, let me do that one more time. This is how much work we do in listings. Oh, and just to let you know, this particular first page accidentally got printed on a regular piece of paper, so that's why you kind of can see through it. All right, let's take two. All right, this is a Strawberry Bliss Junk Journal Kit. It is 32 letter size pages. With that 32 pages, you get 25 paper pages that equal 50 half pages, 7 ephemera pages, which equal 62 pieces of ephemera. In that 62 pieces of ephemera, you get 4 doilies, 4 tags, 3 stamps, 4 tickets, 4 tabs, 3 pocket folios, 4 tuck spot / pockets, 2 envelope pockets, 4 strips or 4 faux ribbon, faux washi, 3 cards / journal spots, 23 miscellaneous just little icons, and 4 words. As you may notice, each scenic page comes with a coordinating pattern page. now that that one got a flip through, give you an idea of why this coordinates so well with the workshop. One, there is totally enough pages to cover front and back of every page in the book that we create in the workshop. But not only that, the ephemera was made with the workshop in mind, so there was a lot of little things that coordinate really well. One, all the strawberries, of course, super cute. There was like little tuck spot lessons and things like that. I'm going to go through another companion video for the workshop that shows you how to use the paper pack to decorate it, and that's going to be a bonus video that I'm going to be adding in. So I'll be doing that soon, and I'll be recording this to add to it. But basically, like, these little guys are pockets, you can see, and so they're made to be made into pockets. And each of the pockets will hold certain pieces of ephemera pretty nicely. We have little cards that go into little tuck spots, little tickets. I love cutting this out on the Cricut. You can see I made it really crisp lined, and I gave them just enough of a border that you can't really totally notice it, but your Cricut machines and all your other machines pick up the borders nicely, so it cuts it out really well. I really loved putting these tickets through the Cricut because I was able to use the perforated blade to make little perforation marks right here, so you could actually like rip the tickets really cute. I love making tickets, so that way I can rip them and stuff like that. And then we got like some, we have like bookmarks and stuff that fit perfectly like in little tuck spots and things like that. All these other little cute things. There's some tabs that you can put in there, really cute. There's some more tags right here. And then we have some different words that you can head up a lot of your pages. Some little faux ribbons and faux washi tape that, you know, you just cut out. The really fun part are these pockets here. The way that these pockets work is that you can either fold them in half this way, and the piano hinge, the reverse piano hinge workshop, basically the way that it holds in is with these little hinges that stick out, and these are made to help cover those hinges, so it's a little flap in the middle of your book, really cute. So I made it so that you can fold it in half like this, and then you fold this upwards so it comes across right here. So when you glue it, you glue the edge here, you glue the edge here, and then you have a tuck spot here, and then you have the tuck spot from folding this on both sides up. So I made a couple of those to help hide the hinges, just like this one. This one was similar, except that you only get one little pocket that goes up, but it hides the hinges that you make the book with, which is really, really fun. And here's another one. These soda cans were made for those hinges as well. They're made identical mirrored so that you can piece them together to make a little hinge hider. And then if you want it to, you can actually leave one side open to tuck more stuff into it, or it just makes a really cute little hinge spot. And then we have like some corner pockets that coordinate really cute. And then there's these little like 4-up pockets. I'll show you kind of how that one works. I know I just got a piece of that ready. I purposely got a piece of this kind of looking thing ready so that I could show you how that works, and I lost it already. Let's see where I put it. I know it can't be that far. I just had it in my hand a few minutes ago. And I put it here so I can show you guys. And I lost it. Oh, there it is. It got in between a book. Okay. So the way these kind of work, this is kind of a rough cut of it, but the way these work, since they have like 4 sides, this one, you'll end up with like a little window. This one you won't. It'll completely close up so you can't see it. But it was made so that you could add, where are you? This guy. So this guy will fit like in the middles of them if you want. This guy fits, I think, in this one. But the way you do it is you fold it kind of like when you fold a cardboard box that you want to close it. You close it like that, and then you just like lift up the flap and it'll close like that, really cute. And then what I usually do is I got the little like flower and put it right here in the middle to kind of help close it, but then it helps to open it too. You lift it up and it'll pop it all out. And then there's like, either I'll put little notes in here, or I'll put pieces of ephemera in here, so that'll make it easier to take a look at that way. Let me do this. I'm just pulling up the live video a little bit better. Oh, okay, there we go. There. It helps me to see a little bit better of what you guys are seeing compared to me. It looks weird to me to be looking at a tiny, on mine it looks like shows a little window that big, and the chat looks weird to me. So I needed to make it look like the way it normally looks. It was driving me nuts. But yeah, so I put like little candies and strawberries and things like that in there. If you're in here, go ahead and say hello. Let me know what you're doing, where you're hanging out from. I said the only time I won't answer is while I'm doing the flip through, but I'll pause in between each flip through. And like I said, there's 11 kits, so that was number 4. And like I said, some of them like grow in size, so I do want to show you a quick comparison. So this next one is called Vibrant Wonderland. Vibrant Wonderland isn't a new kit, but it is new to being printed, and I reworked it a little bit, and it actually gained an extra ephemera page. So it got changed slightly. It gained, I think, an extra 2 pages total, an extra ephemera and an extra middle or something, and an extra cover, and it is now available printed. So this one changed a little bit. There is a video showing you my Vibrant Wonderland junk journal that I'm working on that kind of got paused. But I kind of wanted to show you the difference. I have this one together because I want to show you the difference on the paper that it gets printed on. So this is nice, still bright white, nice printer paper. It's still pretty thick. It still makes it look really pretty. But then this is what that same page looks like on the paper that we print on. Which, like I said, again, if you purchase one of the collections, you can either get a digital kit or you can get a printed version mailed to you, already printed for you. But you can see the difference. Like this is super bright white, still nice premium printer paper. This is the matte coated thin photo paper that we print on. So it's still paper. It's still a paper weight, but it's not really, really thin, but it's also not as thick as like 65 cardstock either, which I prefer not to do that when it comes with paper, with junk journals, because I like them to be flexible. I don't know, for me, I just prefer it that way, and I really love the look of it. Unless people start wanting something different, then we're not going to change that for now. If you want me to print it on cardstock, just let me know. There's no cost difference. If you would prefer it on cardstock, I'll print your collection on cardstock. Just when you make your purchase, there should be a spot for you to add a note if you want to, or even just email me with your order number, and I'll go ahead and make sure that yours gets printed on cardstock instead. But I mean, you can see the difference on this paper. And this is what cardstock would look like. So just so you know, on cardstock, it'll look like this. On the paper that I usually print on, it'll look like this. And you can see just the difference like in the sparkles and stuff. And up close in person, you would think that there was actually like lace on here, and you want to touch it because you think it looks like lace. But you can see the biggest difference of why I love printing on this. I mean, look at that. There's such a big difference when it comes to popped out colors like this. I just happen to have had one that I accidentally printed on a regular paper. I might list this as an oopsie if anybody wants it, because it's printed on the wrong paper. So look out for an oopsie listing for that one. Okay, so let's get ready to introduce this one. And again, if you have any questions or just want to say hi, pop it in there. I just don't talk during the flip through unless it has to do with something for the listing. You tell I flipped through this one kind of a lot. Right, this is the Vibrant Wonderland 16-page junk journal kit. In this kit, you get 16 letter size pages total, 13 paper pages with 4 outside-inside cover choices. These are your inside-outside cover choices. 3 ephemera pages that equal 37 pieces of ephemera. You get 1 spine, 5 tags, 8 labels, and 23 miscellaneous pieces of different little icons and things. All right, so that's the Vibrant Wonderland. And you know, the one thing that kind of drives me nuts is no matter what I do, it's really hard to get the true coloring in there, but it's pretty close. You can see this is actually an extra page that was added on. I did some rearranging of how some of them were, so if you have an older version of Vibrant Wonderland, just know all my kits, that if you buy a digital kit, you can print it over and over again off the website. You can re-download it if you want whenever you need to. All licensing is basically don't sell my kit as is, not printed or digitally. Don't sell any of my digital images. If you put it on a t-shirt or whatever, that's fine. If you want to do something like that, if you make a junk journal out of it and you want to sell that, that's fine. Just don't use mine claiming them to be yours, and give credit back to my website. My images are sourced and then I redesign, or I completely design them in AI. So I have both. Some of them are completely exclusive just for me. Some of these you'll find in other forms because I work with different artists and purchase their artwork so that I can use it in combination with other stuff. Yeah, the picture is not quite doing it justice, and I think it's because the lighting's starting to change in here. I'm going to see if I can get a bit of different lighting in here. So see them a little better, but still not bad. But as you can see, this one, I made it so that this could be the spine on your book if you want it to. This is the book that I created this kit, and this is kind of the kit that started me off wanting even just doing kits, because people like this one, they wanted to see if I was going to sell it. And I was like, yeah, I can sell it. But you can see right here, I made it so that that can be a spine. I made this book before I started printing it on the premium paper. So only some of my papers were that, and some of them were on regular paper. So there's like a big difference. Then there's the little door that you see here, the Vibrant Wonderland. I resized some of them different on my own. And just know that if you get the digital version, you can make them bigger or smaller, however you end up needing to make them. Also, if you buy the physical version, you can get the digital version half off when you buy it on my website. So if you buy the physical version of the paper, you will automatically get emailed a coupon code to get the digital version half off. It was the only way that I was able to do it. I couldn't do it so that you could get it in one shopping trip. Unfortunately, you do have to go back. It's just the hosting that I have. I have no way to do it that way right now. But you do get an email just letting you know that you can get 50% off of the physical version. I mean, the digital version if you buy the physical version. All of my kits as well are available so that you can either purchase a full kit or you can purchase just the paper or just the ephemera if you want to. So this was like I had made this original kit just for me. So some things look a little different. The coloring's different. You'll have some extra pieces in here that I couldn't use in the kit, or just other things that I got, you know, from other places. So not absolutely everything in here came from the kit, but a lot of it did. So just an idea of what you could do with your kit if you want to make your own. All right. Yeah, so like this is the door, and all I did was split it open. You can print it bigger and just print the door if you want to make it like really big, like I did. And then there's the usuals, you know. This is that little tuck spot that I had at the bottom, so all I did was glue just like these parts here to the corner so I can tuck things in. I did the same thing with that one. I think I did the same thing with that one, but printed bigger. And then there's the pages, like I said, so you always can get it so that it folds in half nicely. And I kind of did it to sort of follow the storyline as much as possible. So it starts off kind of, you know, White Rabbit, and then it goes into the Red Queen all the way down to the Jabberwocky and all of that. So just depending on what story you've heard. And this one's a 16-page one. This is one of the smaller ones, but still really cute, and it has a lot of ephemera pages, so I really like that about it. All right, we're going to start getting into some of the chunkier ones, so you got to bear with me when I flip through these guys. This one also is not that new. It is one still kind of slightly newer kit. This is a Vintage Eclectic Nature Junk Journal kit, and this one's 41 pages. So bear with me through 41 pages. I'm going to take a quick sip again. Okay. Yeah, the coloring's a little off. I'm going to see if I can fix that real quick. Because this is looking gray and this is actually green. A little gray green. A little brighter. Yeah, it's looking a little better. Let me check my cover page. Yeah, that's better. Okay. All right. And again, if you're just joining me, I'm basically flipping through all the collections that are available right now. It's a new launch for my shop. I put some stuff on my shop here and there every so often. You're going to see a whole lot more in my shop now. A whole lot more. So there's a ton available in my shop right now, from kits to tools, to things that I don't even have my hands on yet, unfortunately. So yeah, there's tons of stuff going on in there. So I'm going to flip through this one, and we'll go through some of the other stuff that's actually in the shop as well. Still looks a little gray to me. I thought I fixed it. I'm just wondering if it's just this page that keeps rebalancing out to gray. Maybe I forgot to hit apply. That one's looking good. For some reason, it's just this one. I think the slight variation of it. That's okay. That one's not bad. Okay. So yeah, I just know this one's just a slightly more gray-green color. Yeah, it's even making my hands look red and funky, but okay. Right, this is a Vintage Eclectic Nature Junk Journal Kit. It's 41 letter-size pages. It has 178 total elements, total ephemera elements in it. With that 41 letter-size pages, you're going to get 64 single-sided pages. So single-sided half pages. You'll get 60 of them all together. You're going to get 22 outside cover image. Let me do that one more time. That sounded bad. I think I have to redo the description on this guy anyway. Right, this is the Vintage Eclectic Nature Junk Journal Kit. It's 41 letter size pages, 178 total elements. 41 letter size pages, you're going to get 30 single-sided, 30, see how hard this can get? All right, let's try that again. Vintage Eclectic Nature Junk Journal Kit. It's 41 letter size pages, 178 total elements. With that, you will get 30 paper pages, which is 60 single-sided papers or 60 half pages. You'll get 2 outside cover images and 2 inside cover images with 116 pieces of ephemera. You get 12 tickets, 16 stamps, 9 washi strips, 3 torn strips, 9 mini cards, 12 labels, 11 round cards / tags, 7 traditional tags with holes, 11 miscellaneous embellishments, 12 cards, 4 corners, 3 pockets, and 3 pocket papers that go in the pockets, and 4 tabs. I'm going to do a quick pause because it's definitely too bright. It's better. Alright, so that was the Vintage Eclectic Nature Junk Journal Kit. This is another one of my favorites. I think this one came out so pretty. And no matter what I do, the videos never seem to do the colors justice on here. The colors are gorgeous. You can see there's one of those little 4-ups. I made this one on purpose, so if you wanted to put it like on a little corner. There's another one of those little pockets. You can use them different ways. You can actually also use it like a little portfolio that you can tuck into a spot. So if you wanted to, you can make a little folder tuck spot type of thing. Then all the little tuck cards that you can put in there. This one's full. Like you can probably make a couple of books or a really, really, really big book out of this one. There's all these little washi tapes and things like that. Some tickets. I really love the way the tickets came out. I have a set of them right here actually. So this one, if you get the digital version and you want to print some things out on your own, this one I did an experiment and printed it out on a white shimmer paper from Recollections from Michaels. And I don't know if you can see it. There's like a little bit of a gold shimmer to the paper. When you get it, it looks like white paper, but it has just this hint of shimmer. And then when you start adding color, it looks really, really cool. So this is the tickets in here. But I love that little shimmer on there. So I printed some of my things on shimmer paper. That one's a 41 page one. That one's a big one, 178 elements total. Alright, this one's a really big one. So one of my favorites because of the coloring on this one. It's so pretty. Alright. So this is Art Nouveau Splendor Junk Journal Kit. It's 50 letter size pages. With the 50 letter size pages, you get 3 pages that are 6 inside, outside cover choices, 22 paper pages, which will equal 44 half papers. You get 25 pages of ephemera, which equal 185 pieces of ephemera. 4 pockets, 8 corner pockets, 30 tuck cards, 2 large envelopes, 10 bookmarks, 85 miscellaneous labels, tags, journal spots, etc., 26 book spines, 14 paper dolls, and 6 little butterflies. Alright, that one's a big one. So if you stuck through that one, I love you for it. And saw that I had a little bit of an upside down there from showing it before. But that one is Art Nouveau Splendor. It's 50 letter size pages. I love this one. This is one of the, I'm like filling because I could see in the camera where my nails have like hit it a bunch of times now. But this one I really like because this is one of the first ones that I added spine covers, a lot of spine covers. There's these really cute pockets. They use a bunch of corners, bunch of tuck cards that you can put in different places, make little mini cards out of. You could even make larger greeting cards out of this set if you wanted to, because you get some larger card pieces like this. It's a good thing that's the first time that went off, because nothing I hate more than when I'm recording and my phone goes off. This is a really cute envelope that I made for the larger card pieces. There's 2 large card pieces and some large envelopes, and basically there's a line on each of the envelopes. I noticed one of my envelopes was out of order, but there's like an orange line here and a black line here to show you where to fold it in, so you end up with a really cute envelope like that that fit some of the larger cards, so you can actually like mail it off if you wanted to. And then this is one of the first ones I tried, some paper dolls, which really they're just, you know, figures, but wasn't quite sure what to call them. These are all the different spines that I created. That one was upside down. So you could cut them into strips and use them as a book spine on your cover, or just use them as more embellishments if you wanted to. So they can be used all kinds of different ways. They can be used as borders or your actual spine of your book. But I started creating them, and so that way they're different sizes. This one can be a little bit of an accordion fold. They could be bookmarks. Or I was also thinking that you can use this as the main part of your spine and then fold these over on the edge of your book. So they have like a really cute edge to them. A lot of little tickets and things like that just to put in other places. More that I thought would be cute as book spines. I thought all of these would be great as like mini book albums, book spines. So I like making chunky little books. I mean, but there's just all kinds of possibilities on what you could use the different ephemera pieces for. I really love this set. This one's pretty. I can't wait to make one. A junk journal from them. Hopefully I get to start making some junk journals after this. I've been designing for so long that I end up not making them. Okay, I'm going to take a quick sip of my tea. It's cold. I sit next to windows, so it ends up getting really cold really fast. Alright, I'm going to flip this over. Make it look a little more appealing if I can wipe it off. Or am I just making it worse? I'm just making it worse. Thought this would be a good idea, but it seems to hold more of the oils in my fingers than I thought it would. I don't like it. You can see it like, might have to change my background. Yeah, I think that just made it worse. Jeez, okay. I don't want to use this, so let's do the old tried and true white. I just don't like using white because then it sometimes bounces off the color too much. So it drives me nuts trying to use the white. But it looks like that's what we're going to have to do. I lost my glue dots. Use a label. I usually end up cutting out like the edges of my videos anyway. think that'll hide it. No, like I said, I'll cut out the edges of my video so you can't see the stickers holding everything down. Alright, I guess I'm going to do it that way. Okay. Yeah, I'm going to have to cut the edges out of my stickers later, but that's okay. I mean, out of my video. Alright, so the next one is Anime Pastel Christmas, which I really like. This one's cute. Just making sure that I have it in frame for you all. Alright, there we go. Alright, so this one is called Anime Pastel Christmas. It was a fun one. I really like doing this one. This was AI designed. This was one of my first AI designs that I was like, oh, this is really cute. Even though I make them in an AI design, just so you know, I basically design them with AI and give prompts. Getting to understand how to give the prompts, that's a learning curve on its own. If you'd like to hear more about that, leave me a message in the comments if you want to learn a little more about how the AI works. I'm working on a little bit of tips and tricks on using AI that will be coming out next year. As AI is developing, it's changing really fast and rapidly, developing in the design world altogether. So I decided to go ahead and give it a try. It's a learning curve depending on the AI that you're using and depending on your prompts and just getting to have it do what you want it to do. And then after that, I still have to go back and I edit it and I change things, I redraw over things, stuff like that, to make it what I want it to be. So just know that even though it's designed by AI, you're still getting a design by me because I have to tell it what I want and how to make it happen. So there's a lot of designing involved, I guess, wording wise. Plus, after that, I go in and kind of redesign it to change what I want or to edit out things that didn't quite come out right or I draw over, that kind of thing. But let's go over this one. Anime Pastel Christmas. This is a mini album / junk journal kit. It can be used both ways. I kind of made this one specifically designed for a landscape book to be a large kind of a flip through junk journal or book, but it still works really well for half-page type junk journals. I made it so that it could be designed in a more big full landscape view. It comes with 31 letter size pages, 22 album / journal pages, including a front and inside cover choice, 9 ephemera pages, which comes out to approximately 130 pieces of ephemera. I lost count. Alright, that was my anime set. I don't know what I touched. I pulled stuff on top of here. So you can see they're super, super bright and vibrant. I love the coloring on this. It's, you know, got more of a comic book kind of look to it. One thing, just so you know, that if you do order it, I accidentally forgot to change the settings on this one when I printed this one. But they don't get, their heads don't get cut off. So no, if you do order the printed version, you're not going to get the heads cut off right here or anything like that. But I forgot to change the settings when I first printed this. So yeah, you don't get cutoffs. I really like this one because like there's a bunch of little cute cards and tapes, but I love the tickets the way that they came out because you can write your own little ticket for whatever you want it to be. And then we have like all the washi tape little pages. One thing that I would suggest, that if you are getting the digital version of this one, print the sheet on sticker paper. And then this way you could just cut it and then it's already stickied. Or if you have a Xyron sticker maker, you know, run it through there. So you can make them already sticky, so like washi tape. And then there's tons and tons of tags and different things like that. Things that I thought would be really cute as like little tuck spots to pull like little things out of. This one I thought it would be cute if you just put a slice right through the edge right here and you could pull something out of it. Same thing with all of these other ones. Fold them up into little different little pockets. You could use this one to make it look even more like a book by like putting it into like a little mini book that goes in your book. So I had like all these different ideas in my head of how you could use this. You could cut this out and make this a little pocket and then just make the other part like another little tag so it pulls out. Gift card holders, things like that. I mean, there was all kinds of ideas. Now this one's a little bit different. So the way that I was envisioning this one is because it's more like an anime comic-y book type of style, that you can put like little pictures in these little spots to take place over some of the other ones. So it just makes it feel more like, you know, the other pictures are like in the comic book or whatever. Same thing here. You could put another little picture in here or in here. Really, really cute. If you have a Cricut, you could always load this up into Design Space and then, or even like Photoshop or whatever, and then Photoshop in another photo and then print it out. These were just some miscellaneous pages that I threw in there so that you could make multiple copies of these pages. So you had filler pages that are a little bit more blank looking. And then just areas so, you know, that they can write, make stories, whoever you gave it to, little blank areas that you could put more little pictures and writing in and things like that, or to doodle over, to draw over. I envisioned like my daughter like drawing and doodling over some of the areas that she might want to like change or add faces to. You could use it as cute little wrapping paper. That's what I was thinking of too. I thought this would make really, really fun small wrapping paper. And if you have like a regular printer, a lot of printers will do 8.5 by like 14 and not, or 8.5 by 17 or something like that. And if you have an even better one, you can do, I think it's like 11 by like 18 or something, really long papers. So a lot of people don't know that even though your printer may be like a basic printer, a lot of them will do at least 8.5 by 11, right? But a lot of them will actually do 8.5 by much longer. Some of them have an unlimited length that you could actually roll a piece of paper in there. Like you can get paper on a roll that's 4 printers, and then you just let it print on the whole thing. And it's kind of nice, and then that way you have like skinny but cute long wrapping paper. So how cute would some of these look like as wrapping paper? Yeah, there's like just little sections that I added so that like when it's folded it makes a little more sense. So like it's folded, it has like the little package right here and a little blank area that looks like the rest of the book. Areas to add in little pictures all over the place. I just thought this one was really fun and cute, so that there's like little spots already for the photo so you're not having to decorate too much. I thought this would be cute for like a beginner, but I was also thinking it would just be really cute, like this is your cover, and then, you know, you're just back to backing all your papers, and this could be like your back cover or whatever, and then it's a big flip book kind of thing. Um, I'm thinking this would actually be really good if you have like a cinch or something and you want to do like a spiral bound book. This would be really cute for that. All right, we have 2 more collections to go, and that'll be all 11. And I actually have another one that I completely didn't realize that I had never finished. Just all I had to do was make the cover pages for it, and it's been sitting there for a while, so I may release that one as well. Okay. Make sure that one is in the spot. There's quite a delay now. Okay, there we go. Okay, this is the Luna Moth Art Nouveau Junk Journal Kit. It's 40 letter size pages. With those 40 letter size pages, you get 21 papers that equal 6 outside inside cover choices, 36 half pages or half papers, 19 pages of ephemera, which is about 180 pieces of ephemera, including fussy cuts, bookmarks, tags, postcards, pockets, corners, and more. All right. It's another one of those ones that the color is not, you're not getting the best color. That if you see this in person, the color is so gorgeous. It's definitely primarily greens, dark greens. So a lot of this looks more black than green. Some are black, like this is definitely black. It's looking like a more of a dull black than the vibrant black. Deep, pretty black and deep, pretty greens that you're actually getting when you get this kit. It's crazy. This is definitely all more greens. So I really wish that you could really see it in person. It's hard to get it no matter what I do to the camera. We definitely need to get a better camera because this is looking like a lot of grays, and you can see some of the greens in here, but this is a brighter green. This is a pretty green. This is more green than, it's like greeny blues, and the color pops is so much more vibrant than it's appearing right now. I'm seeing if maybe if I get that to focus, I want to focus, that you could see the better green on that. Well, a little better. This one, I love the set because it's so pretty. It's in different greens. All right, let's put that one away. We have one left. Thank you very much. That one has 40 pages. This one's a chunky one. This one is 40 pages. And sorry, there's a bit of a delay. So if it seems like I'm not answering, it's just there's a really big delay on this guy. This one is 40 pages though. With the 40 pages, you end up with 21 like full sheets of papers, which gives you 36 half sheets of papers, plus like the cover choices. So anytime I design a kit, I always try to give you like what I think would be really pretty for an outside cover and an inside cover. And the reason I thought these would be pretty for an outside cover, I mean, they're just pretty, but I thought this would be really fun if you cut it in half and made it kind of like doors to open. So I love that. Love to work with that one. Yeah, this one is freaking fun. I can't wait to play with them, and that's the hard part, as I'm having to do so much because of the season, that I want to play with these so bad. But I thought all of these would make like really fun outside covers. Of course, you can use them however you want. And then I thought these would make really nice inside covers because you could put like a dedication of who's it belongs to or whatever on the inside covers with these ones. So I always try to design it with like an outside inside cover kind of thing. But then there's just this one's ton. And this one's going to be fun because if we can pull it off, and we're trying to figure out if it's going to work or not. If we can pull it off, if you get this one, and then you can buy them either the digital version or you can buy a printed version. And if you buy the printed version, you can get 50% off the digital version. This one, if you get the digital, it's 20. If you get the physical version, like already printed for you, I gotta remember. It's 26 if you get it printed for you. So if you want, like I said, you can get the printed version for 26, and then you'll get the digital version for only basically 10. Yeah. So you can get the physical and the digital version all together for 36, which is a huge discount. And they're all printed on like this really, just so you know really quick too, these 3 pages accidentally got printed on regular paper. This is the paper you actually get it on, and you still don't see the vibrancy of the paper that I actually printed on. It's gorgeous. Like the green that I'm seeing is not the green you're seeing completely. It's vibrant, pretty green. I can't get this camera to like do that great. But this one's a chunky kit. This one's a 26. This is 40 papers altogether. So this one's pretty cool. I printed on a premium matte coated, they either call it presentation paper or photo paper. So it's a 32-pound paper, but it's coated. So if you fill it, it's like, I don't know how to explain it. It's like smooth, kind of buttery. I'm trying to think of like what feels like that, like what else you might have touched in the past. It feels like it, but it's really nice. I like it because you don't have to worry about it like showing through. I've gone through these a million times too. If you see anything like on it, it's because I've touched these 1,000 times. It's probably from my fingers, but it doesn't show through on the back. Yeah, it does. It feels silky and nice, and the colors just are bright and vibrant. And even if it's like a dulled down paper, I mean a dulled down color, it's still just the I guess like the definition in the paper just looks gorgeous. Like, so whether I make it a vibrant, bright, super bright type of kit, like you'll get that vibrancy, you'll get that pop, or you'll get like kind of a toned down version. You know what? I just realized I am missing a kit. Yeah, I am. Did I get mixed up? I'm missing a whole kit. So I should have had 11. And if you go back and watch the replay, you can get the flip throughs of all the other ones. But basically, what I'm doing is I'm recording flip throughs for my listing pages, so people can like see a flip through on each of the listings. So if you want to wait until I edit it, you'll also see like a flip through of each one of them. Because that's one. That was two. I am missing one. My candy one is missing. I don't know why. It's two. If you like that one, you'll love this one if you weren't here to see this one. This one's 50 pages. This one's gorgeous. That's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I'm missing my candy one. Oh, I know why I'm missing it. I was testing the box that it was going to come in. That's why I was missing it. I'm like, wait a minute. That's not right. There should be more. There's all kinds of different size kits, though. I think my smallest kit is 14 pages. The largest kit is the 50-page one. I was testing the box that I want to send them in. So this isn't the final box that they'll be coming in, but all my kits are actually going to be, look, girl, if you're looking for a designer. I might be, but I'm just starting out. So I can't, like, it just depends. So if you do have a kit, like you want to design, and put it on my website, we can see about working out, like, you let me know. We basically would have to work out like pricing and all that kind of thing. We're still working on hiring different designers to do them as well. But yeah, so that's definitely a definite thing that we want to do on the site after. But we're still, even though my website looks like maybe some people think like I'm a big company, I'm really not. It's just me and my brother and my other little brother. So we're really tiny still. We're working on it. But yeah, so each kit actually comes in a box, because we found out that one, it's just nicer for you, it's nicer for us when we send it, it's just sturdier, and there is no price difference in yeah, I'm actually looking for affiliates. So do this, email me with all of your socials, Monique at misfitcrafter.com. Yeah, they won't get bent or anything like that. But yeah, email me your socials, Monique at misfitcrafter.com. There's some places, because we're doing a lot on TikTok right now, TikTok has to have a certain number or it won't even let me make you an affiliate. But yeah, I'll check out everything, and if everything works out fine, we can send you either a digital or physical kit. It just depends on, we kind of laid out criteria of who we're sending stuff to, I guess you can say. But yeah. Okay. So, but yeah, so we found out like there's no difference in price of the shipping. So I was like, I'm going to send them in boxes. And there was not a huge difference in the price of the packaging either. So like if I sent them in a little like poly bag with just some cardboard to try to hold it, you run the risk of them getting damaged. And it, even though the poly bags are cheap, I try not to use poly bags because we're kind of be as environmentally conscious as possible. Yes, I know we are using paper like crazy, which is not the best, but it is recyclable, and we try to do it sustainably as much as possible. So we try to cut out plastics and things like that. Yeah, I'll put it in after. Actually, if you just go to my profile, I can't think, and then you can do it that way. Yeah, exactly. And then I was gonna do it in a flat mailer, the Stay Flat mailers, the ones that you send like photos and stuff in. But then I found out basically per flat mailer, I can get boxes for about the same price. So I was like, I'd rather send it in a box. It's cute, and then you can play with the box after. But yeah, so like I was testing, and I got this stuck on my camera. I was testing the box. This one's thicker than the ones we're going to use. This is actually the box that I'm going to be using for my junk journal kits. We are going to be coming out with junk journal kits that actually come with a set, and they will come with washi tape and all kinds of other fun things, and it's going to be a subscription service that's going to be coming out. We're going to launch it in January. We will start taking pre-orders for that. We're going to be launching it hopefully next week with pre-orders. We're still trying to finalize what's going to be in the first kit. But I was testing it, and this was the other one. I wanted to see how it fit in here. I tried to get rid of using a bag over the kit if we could go without using plastic. But I found that there was basically no way to do that because you still run the risk of them kind of moving around. Printables that I purchased in a cello bag and the corners were bent. Yeah, like you can't do it. So that's why with ours, we're putting it in a cello bag, but in between here, there is chipboard. So when we send them, it's going to be the front and back cover. You don't see the chipboard, but there's actually chipboard in between here to help keep it stiff. And the cello bag's just to help keep all the papers in place. And then in the box, nicely packed, so it doesn't get really bent or anything like that. Plus, all of our papers are going to have a border. We're not printing borderless right now, but they're all going to have a border, so if you get like a little bend in the corner, you know, it's not going to be the end all for it because you're going to want to cut off the border anyway. But this worked out perfect. So like you're going to get a piece of chipboard, which the chipboard is thick enough and archival so that you can use it to make your junk journal cover if you want to, or your mini album cover out of it. And then it comes in the bag nicely, already done. But yeah, that's why I was like, where is this kit? I could not. Oh, like I know I'm missing a kit. All right, let's hide this. We'll go through this one since we got it out. Actually, I'm gonna go through this other one and then this one. So this one is the Pastel Winter Deer kit. But yeah, we are looking for a bunch of them. In the corner. Yeah, that's... See, I wouldn't want it, like, if the corner's, like, seriously bent, then that's a problem. If it's, like, a teeny little, like, thing in the corner, that's alright. I'm probably gonna distress it myself anyway. But yeah, when they come, like, super bent, that drives me crazy. Oh, and you know what? Let me make sure... Okay. I just wanted to make sure, because I've gone through so many flip-throughs with some of these, because people ask me to see them, and sometimes they're out of order. Alright, let me see. Are you back on the screen? There's such a delay, so I'm sorry. Like I said, there's a delay from my recording to this, just so that the video could look a little nicer. I guess like it gives me choices. Do I want to delay? If it's a little delay, a lot of delay, or almost no delay at all. But the least, when you shorten the delay, the video quality gets worse. So I went in between. I did slightly better quality, slightly better everything, so it's not too bad. And I think I wonder if that's where the problem is. No? Yeah, I need a new camera. I usually try to record with my phone because it has a way better camera than the camera I'm using right now. But I went to California, unfortunately, because my grandmother passed away, and we recorded the services for everybody, and I forgot my tripod with my phone holder there. So I got to order a new one and I keep forgetting, or go get it. One of the two. All right, so if you're just joining me again, I just don't talk through the flip through, only to introduce the title of it, and then if you have any questions, I'll answer at the end of the flip through, because like I said, I'm recording it so I can add it to my, and there goes my voice again, so that I can add it to the listings. I'm going to take a sip of my tea. Sorry if you get the swallow sound on my, I sit by a window and it's kind of chilly and it makes my throat go fast. Okay, this is a Pastel Winter Deer Junk Journal Kit. It is 20 pages, 20 letter size or 8.5 by 11-inch pages. In this kit, you will get 13 papers, which equal 26 half sheets. Oh, let me do that again. My phone decided to go off. I thought I had silenced it. Apparently, I did not. All right. It just happened to not go off this entire time. The entire 88 minutes that I have been on here, it did not go off. And it decided to go off right now. We're looking for houses, so I keep getting alerts for houses. Let's try that again. Okay. Okay, this is a Pastel Winter Deer Junk Journal Kit. It's 20 8.5 by 11 or 20 US letter size pages. You get 20 pages total, which equal 13 papers that equal 26 half sheets. You get 7 sheets of ephemera, which equal over 80 pieces of ephemera altogether. Okay. That flip through's done. Even though I told my daughter, and I don't know if you could hear her. Even though I told my daughter, shh. I heard her in the middle of it. That's a Pastel Winter Deer one. And this one's a simple little kit, but it has some really pretty graphics, some washi strip type of things, or faux washi strips. Just some really mellow papers that would make a really pretty kit, and you can put in some like different colors in between. This one's just a 20 pager. Alright, last but not least, because I really like this one. Yeah, see, there's a piece of chipboard that I put in between it to make sure it doesn't get folded up. This one, I gotta double check it real quick before I record it, because it might have gotten upside down. No, okay, so it's not. Oh, this is the one I need my eraser on, though. Give me 1 sec. I put a post-it note on this one, and the post-it note glue stuck really bad to it right away. Ugh, you can see it still. Okay. Oh well. Nothing I can do about it now. I don't think you can see it otherwise. Okay. How to adjust the lighting again because the sun moved on me. Okay. There's a crazy delay, so it looks like I'm freezing. I'm not. It's just the dumb delay. I was waiting for it to move. I need my eraser. Doesn't seem to be coming up too much on there, but okay. Alright, this is the last one. Yay. Okay. This is a Candy Wonderland Junk Journal Kit. It is 30 pages. You get 30 letter size or your 8.5 by 11 size pages, which equal 32 half pages / cover pages. You get 14 ephemera pages, which equal over 420 pieces of ephemera. You get 4 3 3/4 by 5.5 inch cards, over 220 individual bits and pieces. So stickers, shapes, little candies, things like that. 12 spine ends, 54 traditional tags with tag holes, 50 labels / tags, 38 tickets, and 43 postage style stamps. Alright, that's the last one. That's Candy Wonderland. So if you join me, if you joined me at any point in live or the replay, I thank you so very much. So that was Candy Wonderland. It's 30 pages, like I said. There are so many little fun bits and pieces on this. So I thank you for joining me for those flip throughs. Again, if you want to purchase any of them, they are available both digital or in physical versions. If you purchase a physical version, and this is for life, this is not like a one-time special or anything. It's always going to be this. If you purchase from the website, misfitcrafterstudio.com, you will always have access to your digital downloads. If for some reason you can't find it or it says it's expired, just message us with your order number, and just we'll resend you the download. If we change it for any reason, like if we change the kit for any reason, there are some kits that we added extra pages to. You can always download the newest version. So if you ever want to, every once in a while, double check, see if we added a couple of pages, which we've only done that to a couple of kits, where I've added a few extra pages to it. If you purchased it, you always have access to that. If you got it for some summit or something like that, the summit, basically once it's done, that's done. This one had a few pages added to it recently, so there is a new version of that one. But for the most part, most of them already, if you purchased it, it would have had the newest version. I don't plan on adding more pages to most of them, but every once in a while I get an idea and I'm like, oh, that would be perfect for that. But yeah, if you purchase the physical version of the kit, so if you actually get a printed version where we mail it out to you, you get 50% off the digital version, always. So you just let us, you'll get automatically sent an email with a code to use at checkout for the physical version. So be sure to do that. You make sure you use your coupon so you can get your digital version half off. All of the kits or not all of them, most of the kits you can buy as a full kit, which just means you get the paper and the ephemera pages, so you get the full thing. Most of the kits you can also purchase just the paper or just the ephemera as well. Some of the kits will start getting add-on sets that you can purchase if you want to. There are also teaser freebies, I call them, on the website. So a teaser freebie basically is, a lot of times when I design these, I try not to make them too big, and as you can see, like our biggest kit is 50 pages. Our smallest kit right now is about 14 pages. But if I were really to add all the papers and stuff that I designed for these kits, a lot of these kits could equal like 100 pages or more. Uh, so I end up with some extra bits here and there that sometimes I can work them into a different kit or create a new kit out of them. But sometimes it's like just some, so I'll put them in my freebies. So anytime you purchase a set, go ahead and take a look on the freebies on the website and see if there is a teaser kit or a teaser set of something that goes along with it. Also, I know like the Luna Moth has a teaser set, and I'm going to be adding a bunch of other ones that you can totally go get some freebies so you can take a look at what my designs look like. And again, all my designs are completely designed by me, in one way or another, either using AI or using curated images from different artists that I work with, or different websites that I work with to create these kits. So you will not find these kits anywhere else. Like the Luna Moth, you're not going to find any of these images anywhere else. And if you do, please let me know because this is mine. All of them come with a standard angel policy or so. Basically, you can use the kit to create something else and sell that, but you cannot sell my kits. You cannot print my kit and sell it. You cannot digitally do anything. You cannot sell my kit digitally at all. Please don't reproduce it. I'm a very, very tiny company that, income depends on it. A lot of times when an order comes in, I jump up and down because I'm really happy that I got the order. And I'm also really happy because that means I can go buy a pack of chicken or I can go buy some milk. So yeah, please don't steal my designs because when I sell something, it goes to my groceries. It goes to paying for the internet that I use just to make them. So yeah, please don't steal my designs. But yeah, if you have any questions, go ahead and leave them in the comments. I am currently, if you were watching earlier, I am actually currently looking for you know, partners, venture people that want to get a digital kit, I can send you a digital kit. If you have a pretty good following, um, if you have a smaller following, don't worry, go ahead and still send me information. If you go to the website, there's a contact me page on there. You just contact me. Let me know your social media. If you qualify, I will get back to you with what you qualify for. So some people will qualify to get a digital kit. Some people will qualify to get a physical kit sent to them. Some people will qualify to get that plus something else. We do make like a junk journal tool, and there's a couple of other tools and things that are going to be coming out. So if we see that you have a pretty good following, a pretty good track record, sales wise or anything like that, you could qualify for other influencer packages basically that you could get. Um, Basically, or if you want to collaborate, if you have a website that you know that you want to exchange freebies, exchange things like that. Um, Also contact me as well. Like I said, you can go to misfitcrafterstudio.com. The link is in the bio. The link is also in the description where you can get everything and message me. All the websites basically point back to each other, so wherever you end up, you're always going to end up back kind of in the same spot anyway. So it doesn't matter which link you really hit when it comes to it. But yeah, just contact me and we can go from there. But I hope you like that. Thanks for sticking around or watching the replay. Catch you later. Bye.